Howdy. Well, I too was asked to introduce myself. I'm Ethan Turner. Nice to meet you all. Not really, but... Okay, well, I'm going to start off with a story as well. It actually started in this gym. So, there I was, a sophomore. It was about probably April. I was a JV basketball player attending a varsity game. Unfortunately, the Panthers lost. And so I was kind of added to my bad mood. I had a headache, not feeling very good. And so I kind of wanted to leave and get out of there and go home. But I swear, Chase Waddell knows every single person in Belgrade. So, of course, you move a couple feet, start talking. I stand there awkwardly as he talks to all these people he's known since he was a baby. So I was like, hey, can I take your keys and go lay in the truck? Oh, sure. Yeah, so I walk out the door and find his truck in the maze of a bunch of cars. And I open the door, the driver's side, and I just lay down. Don't even get all the way in, I just lay down. And I thought, oh, why not turn on the truck? That'd be smart. So, I know how to do this. You push in the clutch, you turn the key, you let go of the clutch, and there I went. Started jolting forward, so I, in a panic, jumped into the truck and closed the door and turned into the lane of the parking lot all in one motion. So I'm driving and not knowing what to do, and all these thoughts are going through my head, like, he's gonna kill me, and holy crap, and this will be a great story to tell the grandkids. And I do remember that thought going through my head. I don't know why. And so I get to the end of the parking lot, and I see the last parking spots is open, so I'm like, oh, I'll go there. So I turn in. What happened next haunts me to this day. I didn't press the brake for some reason. Right over the fence and right over the stop sign. So I'm sitting there with my head on the steering wheel. Everybody's driving by, probably thinking like, oh, some drunk kids running over the fence. And yeah, I remember Daniel Tomasky told me that he drove by and felt like, oh, what an idiot. Oh wait, that was you? And so I called Chase and I'm like, I just ran over a fence in your truck. And of course, like, whatever. And I'm like, no, seriously, he still laughed. And he just kept laughing, and so I started yelling at him, like, Chase, I just ran over a fence in your truck. And I could tell exactly when he got to that empty parking spot. And he was like, ha ha ha. Where's my truck? I told you, it's over a fence. And so he runs over, and he calmed me down, at least attempted to. Yeah, that's my story. That's one of those stories that never gets lived down. Whether it's Demi the next day at a basketball game coming and sitting next to me and saying, hey, what's up, Crash? Or my mom every single time company comes over. Hey, did you hear about Ethan's fence story? He doesn't really know you, but let's tell that story. But the reason I tell this story is not just to make a fool of myself, because I know I succeeded, but it was to stress the statement that anything can happen to anyone at any time. I mean, the fact that I went to court before a lot of my friends, except for Dylan, we had to think for a bit, but that really surprised a lot of people, especially me. But the point of my speech is it's all about one word, it's perseverance. Lou Holtz, the great college football coach, once said, life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. And luckily I was able to respond sort of well, not really, but it all worked out. So when I was preparing my speech, I decided I wanted a little bit better example of perseverance than me running over a fence. So I looked at my class. I realized that we have two great examples of perseverance. These two exceptionally smart and beautiful girls have gone through a lot in the last month. And it's just a painful testament that anything can happen to anyone at any time. While we were all going through our hard times as seniors in our last month, they were going through the same, plus a lot. And I just want to say that Peyton and Jamie, I can't express how much this whole community, especially your classmates, how much we love you and admire your just your strength and courage. whose strength and courage will be examples to us for a long time. So I hope that we can follow their example and keep moving forward. Abraham Lincoln once said, "I am a slow walker, but I never walk back." So when the times get tough, keep moving forward, follow their example. They're great people. I love them, and we all love them. So to end my speech, I'd like to say a couple thank yous. I'd like to start out with thanking the teachers. We do have some great teachers here at VHS. And those who can't really teach well make great head basketball coaches. That was a joke, I promise. When the Abraham Lincoln unit comes around, all other teachers can step aside. That's a guy. And he gave me the best acronym, the acronym that I will live by for the rest of my life. TINSFUL. I won't say what it means, but TINSFUL. Learned it in economics for all you people. TINSFUL. But, not like Demi, there's a lot of teachers that weren't just teachers. They were mentors and friends. And as I kind of grew older and matured more, you have that mutual respect. And you learn to really love them. They're not just those intimidating authority figures. They're your friends, and they teach it, and you love them. So thank you, teachers, so much. We wouldn't be where we are right now without you. And next, I'd like to thank all the parents and guardians for raising such fine people. Because, your hard work and all your patience and all your yelling and everything is really paid off. You're great kids, man. Well, I'm a kid too, I can't really say that. I love them. So. And last of all, thank you, fellow classmates. About 3 weeks ago, I was so excited to graduate. And then we started spending more time together with all our stuff, and I realized that I'm going to really see a lot of you again. That really hit me hard. But I look back to the memories, and the big things come and go, but I advise you to remember the small things. Whether it's going to Miss Popham's every single day and eating lunch with the regulars, or sitting in creative writing with the PC6 table, or third wheeling with Chase and Maddie on the weekends. Those are some good times. Or riding back on the bus from choir trips and singing our little hearts out. And Chase Robecker, wherever he is, I swear we matched up every single day at basketball practice and wanted to kill each other every single day. But I love him more for that. I just want to say that, class of 15, you'll always have a special place in my heart. I'll always love you. I'd like to end with an excerpt from Alfred Lord Tennyson's Ulysses. Though much is taken, much abides. And though we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are, we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Thank you.
Ethan Joseph Turner with honors. Shailene Alexandra